the Honeypot for PowerBuild. This particular video or short video overview is how suppliers access the Honeypot and what suppliers can use the Honeypot for. Each supplier would be given a login and password, or let's call it every participating supplier will be given a login and password, and you'd be able to administer your following as this. I'm going to use an example of Flash Components, which is who we're busy piloting a project with them at the moment. I'm going to log in as them, and they're going to land on their dashboard. So it currently is a supplier's dashboard for Flash Components. In this case, there's a couple of buttons available here, the rate cards that are available to advertise on the members Honeypot that we discussed in the previous video. If you want a full member list of all our members, contact our buyers or general inquiries. It's pretty simple. Access them right here. The ad rate card is available literally for download. Click on it, it'll download, and obviously you'd open your PDF. Might help if actually, there it is. It'll open it up, and we've got all the ad spaces, etc. right here for you if you want to buy space on the members Honeypot. Back to your dashboard. The supplier dashboard consists of these buttons, as you've seen. If you wanted a full members list, you could request a full members list, literally fill in your information. We'll get back to you with that members list, the latest members list that is there. If you want to look at the members live, there's a couple of directories here. One is new members. These are listed by the latest date. So the member letters that go out that you guys receive, they loaded here as well, and they're loaded on the dates that we've actually onboarded them onto the system, so you can see them chronologically, so to speak. There's other folders here saying general notices. These are your general notices that if there were any here, the general notices to you, you'd see them in here. And if there's any terminated members, we use the term terminated. Apologies for that, but it's kind of what it is. They're not necessarily resigned. Some of them may have resigned, others may have gone out of business, and others we might have terminated. So we use a generic term, terminated. And here's the release letters that you guys would also receive, also in date order. Unfortunately, we don't lose too many, so that's quite a helpful feature. So that's the basic dashboard. Now we'll get into the detail of the private and confidential aspect of it. So you see here, it's your supplier dashboard. Each supplier, participating supplier, will have their own private folder or directory. We're calling it a private folder. If I click on that, you're going to have a brochures folder, a deals folder, images folder, and a videos folder. Now the videos we'll come back to as the last component, but the intention here is that you as a supplier can add your own files into each of these folders, literally right here in the browser, or don't panic, you don't have to. You could send them to us and we'll load them for you if you feel more comfortable doing that, and maybe in time you might want to go back and be able to, at least you can log in and see what brochures you've given us and what is available to our members. If it's loaded here on the members Honeypot, the members are going to see your brochure in their brochures folder, in the brochures folder that the members access on their Honeypot. So it's a very powerful platform again, where you don't have to distribute information over and over and over again. It's centralized right here. Back to your folders, deals. If you have any specifics or deals that you guys want to put out as your own specials, you can load your own specials in here. There's a particular one for the Flash, something that was done for Flash recently, and we've done that particular one, loaded in their folder. It'll appear on the members deals folder. Ideally, in time, we'd like you to load all your images, as we've got a little note there saying named with your SKU number, but the original supplier SKU, please. So distributors, if you're putting your own SKUs on there, it's just not suitable. It needs to be the original supplier SKU number as a rule, or we can't really use them down the line for e-commerce as a general rule. The next part is videos. I'm going to touch on this, but I'll explain it in more detail at a later stage. In this particular case, all we've done here is bring in and upload the videos that Flash have made available to us. However, we could also stream in YouTube videos or YouTube playlists and channels from your own playlists if you have them, and we could have those in various categories. So if suppliers want to work with us on these specifically, where some suppliers might say we have merchandise training for in-store, then that's B2B type training videos. We can do that, make it, categorize it accordingly for our members, and make it available in their Honeypot. If it's for consumers, extremely important that we can actually utilize your consumer marketing of your brands to the consumers that we reach through our 200 plus retail stores, Facebook pages, landing pages, and various other platforms. So you can actually utilize our platforms to grow your brand across our network. But this particular dashboard is your Honeypot. In time, you may see a little bit more content come on here for you, and we will be developing this as we go. If there's anybody that wants to participate in this quite soon, please contact us, and we look forward to chatting to you. Don't forget about being able to reach. The previous video shows how you can reach members, buyers, store owners, financial and admin people at stores that are making decisions on the Honeypot as and when we speak. And you can reach them using this rate card that's sitting right over here and placing some very cost-effective sort of materials there. Thank you.